Why do bats sleep upside down, and how do they actually go to the bathroom? How many mosquitoes can they eat in a night, and what else do they actually eat? Stay tuned to find out. First of all, bats are the only mammals on Earth that can truly fly. They aren't birds or insects, but they flap their arms, which are actually wings made of super thin skin stretched over very long fingers. Imagine if your fingers were as long as your legs. That's what bats are like. Their wings are so flexible that they can twist and turn quickly, letting them swoop, dive, and even make sudden mid-air stops to grab their dinner. And what's on the menu? Well, that depends on the bat. Some bats eat fruit, others sip nectar like hummingbirds, and many are insect hunting champions that can eat more than 1,000 mosquitoes in a single night. If you like the video so far, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. To hunt in total darkness, bats use something called echolocation. Instead of using their eyes, they shout high-pitched sounds that bounce off objects and come back to their super-sensitive ears. It's like having built-in sonar, the same kind used by submarines. They can tell exactly where a bug is flying, even if it's as tiny as a grain of rice. Some bats can even tell if the bug is soft and juicy or has a crunchy shell before they catch it. Yum, or maybe yuck, depending on how you feel about eating bugs. Now, bats might be good flyers, but they're hilariously awkward walkers. Most can't walk or crawl very well because their wings get in the way. That's why you'll almost always see them hanging upside down. Their feet are designed to lock in place when they relax, so they can hang for hours or even days without getting tired. They even sleep upside down. And here's a weird fact. When they need to pee or poop, they do it while still hanging, so it just falls straight down. Not a great idea to stand under a bat cave, unless you want a smelly surprise. Baby bats are called pups, and they cling to their moms for weeks after birth. Some species even leave their babies in bat nurseries, where hundreds of tiny pups wait together while their mothers hunt. Amazingly, when the moms return, each bat finds her own pup by recognizing its unique voice and smell. That's like finding your mom in a crowd of thousands while hanging upside down in the dark. Speaking of smells, some bats are experts at being stinky. Fruit bats can smell like the fruit they eat, but others have a strong musky scent that helps them mark their territory or attract mates. Vampire bats can be especially creepy. These small bats, usually around 9 centimeters or 3.5 inches long, sneak up on sleeping animals like cows or birds and gently make a tiny cut in their skin. They don't suck blood like in horror movies, they lap it up with their tongues, like a cat drinking milk. Their saliva even contains a chemical that stops the blood from clotting, so it keeps flowing while they eat. Scientists have actually used that same chemical to help humans with heart problems. Despite their spooky reputation, bats are incredibly helpful. By eating insects, they protect crops and reduce the need for pesticides. Fruit bats spread seeds through their droppings, helping forests grow. And nectar-feeding bats pollinate plants just like bees do. So even though bats might look scary or gross, the world would be a lot worse without them. There are more than 1,400 bat species around the world. From tiny bumblebee bats that weigh less than a penny, just 2 grams or 0.07 ounces, to giant flying foxes with wingspans of 1.8 meters or 6 feet. Some live in caves, others in trees or under bridges, and a few even in people's attics. No matter where they are, bats remind us that nature is full of weird, wonderful, and sometimes disgusting surprises. So next time you see something swooping through the night sky, remember, it's not a bird, not a monster, but one of the funniest, strangest, and most fascinating creatures ever, the bat. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel.